I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention to this. Just look at what you are looking at. You see, people who only saw Edochie on their TV screen, they embraced and appreciated his act. They so much like the way he worked on his craft. But they did not see the other side of Edochie. And that's a big, big thing. When I say big, I mean big problem. There are different sides to every human being. Different sides to every human being. The problem with actors is this. All of their life, they have always been on script because they spend majority of their time and everything acting. So they tend to lose reality. They mix it up. They tend to lose reality. They lose out on it. They mix up reality and this they are acting. You see, Edochie, people didn't see the stupidity. That stupid part of him. Now, Don Jazzy, of course, Don Jazzy is big. Don Jazzy is also same age range with Edochie, the same age range. Don Jazzy wrote this, See Love Now, So Beautiful. The problem with this is this. Edochie does not know the difference between mockery. He doesn't know the difference between mockery and being praised or being celebrated. Edochie took a screenshot. This is how stupid, how petty, how mediocre, if there's anything like mediocre-ish. Edochie now took a screenshot of, I mean, I've never seen someone as dumb, as foolish, as stupid as this person. To him, maybe, oh, this is something to trend. I don't know why Edochie cannot separate foolishness, stupidity. Maybe he's so downcasted that he needs something to put him there. I don't really understand. I mean, come on. Yes, you want polygamy. Yes, but you know that things are not flying the way. And you've made a lot of mistakes in your social media presence. Your public relations. You've made a lot of mistakes. You've put out what you're not supposed to put out in the public. Rather than you keep quiet, you should have learned from May. You should have learned from her. You should have learned from Mary. How she kept quiet, kept mute about certain things. You see, what people don't know, they fear. What people don't know becomes mystery. You become an enigma. You become mysterious. And people want to dwell on that mystery. And by so doing, you get what you want. But when you're allowed, open, you talk anyhow, type anyhow, write rubbish, you become empty. That's why that saying goes, an empty barrel makes the most noise. Edochie. Now, when you go to the comment section, after Edochie posted this, See Love Now, So Beautiful, he said, Don Jazzy has also entered this. You see? Trying to validate this foolishness. I do not have problems with polygamy. If someone chooses to go that route, I don't have problems with it. I don't have problems with it. Not at all. I have never been against Edochie because he decided to, even though it's, you know, he is married before and he decided. I mean, I don't have problems with the polygamy. Never that Edochie decided to have another woman. I don't have problems with it. I don't have problems with this polygamy. Saying you have problems with it can be personal to you. Maybe you've had experiences in the past. Maybe your parents, you know, or you're from a polygamous family or something and you don't like it. That's a different thing. But that does not mean that you will frown against anybody. You dislike everybody that wants to be involved in polygamy. It's their business and the consequences that follow. The problem here is this. Edochie decided to engage himself in polygamy and turned it into a mockery of himself, of his first family. Turned it into a public show. Like, is Don Jazzy posting this to praise you? No. Like, okay, in the midst of all, Edochie and Judy Austin have both kept their social media presence this way, acting, behaving, and doing all of this. Like, okay, this is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. I know he's the only one that understands why he decided to involve himself in whatever it is that he's involving himself in. Like, I did another woman, I did this and that. That's his personal business. The only issue that we have is that he kept on pressing, throwing this on our face on social media, trying to tell us like he needed validation. If you're guilty or you're not comfortable with what or I'm kind of thinking Edochie is more of a narcissist. He wanted to press it on us, on our face, like polygamy is the way, this is the right thing that has to be done. No, if it is okay for you, it's all right. If that formula works, it's okay for you. The only problem we have with you is the way you went about it. We care less about if you want to be involved in polygamy. We only said, no, man, this is not right. You should have brought it on social media. You should have gone to the woman in question that will make it polygamy. You can't be a polygamist with one woman. For it to work, you have to get yourself face to face with the other party and explain yourself. And you guys need to come to that conclusion why polygamy is needed, why you need to expand your family. Even if it's about your personal pleasure or whatever it is, you have to still explain like, okay, my personal pleasure is involved in it. Also, there's going to be an expansion here because we are going to have children. It means if $1 million is what I get every month, $1 million naira, or if it is $1,000 or pound or euro I get every month, it means that if 500 is what I give for expenses for children, this and that, it means that I have to be making more if I need to expand my family. Now, I've also said something why some people involve themselves in polygamy. I said, if Edochie had gone for money, I mean, the reason why he wants polygamy is because he needed that connection, or to link himself up with old money or new money, old and new money. You know what I mean? Maybe one of those politicians that have stolen money over the years. Now, the daughter of this politician is maybe now one of the honorables in whatever state somewhere, or a senator, or the daughter of, at least if it was that, people will be like, okay, he wants to expand his family and also expand the finance of his family by connecting himself using this fame at the expense of, whatever, like this is what he needs to do. So he wants to do it to expand. People will see it differently. If Edochie was cruising some Maybach or cruising some, Alfa Romeo, Bugatti, and all of that. If Edochie was like living the life on private jet, you think people will come on his page and start insulting him? No, they will not, because you are seeing success. Success is so important to people that they care less how you got it. People will always embrace you when you have honey on your palm. They want to kiss your hands. That's it. It's a natural thing. People always come around. If Edochie had been involved in some of this, would have said, okay, you think May would have gotten this amount of support if Edochie was involved with a senator or involved with the daughter of a former governor, president, or a big time businessman, maybe the daughter of Dangote, or the daughter of Otedola, or the daughter of some of those monopoly criminals who are big time, they call themselves businessmen. People have gained from the corrupt practices. You think people would have embraced May this way? No! May would have gotten a quarter of the support that she got. Edochie would have been celebrated. People would go there and say, please sir, I have not eaten since morning. Can you just, my daughter is sick. Because they are seeing something that is hard to get, hard to have. So, Edochie didn't do this. He didn't go for... That's why his father concluded by saying his own son is so stupid. He went into the forest into the bush, all he could bring is a fire stick, a firewood infested with maggots and all sort of rubbish. Meaning he did not make the right choice. If you want polygamy, do it with a woman who has no child, who has no children, no extras. I know that you, Edochie, will say, no, I don't have extra burden on me. I'm not going to take care of the other kids. Mr. Obasi is taking care. But one way or the other, you still have to give gifts. On their birthday, if you have, you still have to give gifts. You still have to do one or two things. They are your stepchildren. Also, if, that's... So, the thing is, if it had been a single lady who is young and ready to, to hustle in life and make... People would have said, okay. Somehow, people would have, if it were this... entrepreneur or daughter of any of these people, like I said, people have thought, spoken differently about it. But look at what Edochie did. And the worst of it is this. Edochie is now acting like an upcoming artist, upcoming actor, like upcoming skit maker. Don Jazzy, I know, is big as per money. But Edochie has been there. He now took a screenshot of Don Jazzy's post. Happy. Like, wow, Don Jazzy has endorsed my foolishness. The thing is this, Edochie does not know the difference between being mocked and being praised.